whether it is TikTok shop or affiliate marketing, or whether it is working with artists or any other form of product sales or services, or any other form of maximizing the monetization opportunity that is available to you as a creator or as an individual or as a business, trying to reach out to people with either goods or services or any kind of value in order for them to exchange money into your hands. This is very important that you know. Fine and good, you have been able to study how to set up your TikTok shop. Fine and good, you've been able to study affiliate marketing and how to set up your funnels and all the linkages. Fine and good, you've been able to understand what working with artists is and 1,000,001 other ways by which you can extend something to somebody, either your followers or group of people on the FYP to be able to buy from you. But one thing is very important that we must not miss out of. People most times don't buy what we are selling, either in product or services, until first of all, we are sure that they can first of all buy us. People don't buy what you're selling until they're able to trust the fact that they can buy you. If people cannot buy into you, they cannot buy what you are selling. If people cannot believe you, if you have not established the place of trust and authority in the mind of people, which is in their perception, which is your branding in their head, that is what we'll talk about, personal branding. If your personal branding is not uptight, if your personal branding is not well established and well portrayed in a very clear sentence, that people understand that this is who Peculiar is, this is who Osita is, and this is what I know him for, and this is what I know the problem that he can solve, then all of a sudden I come out from blues and begin to present something to you. There's every likelihood that you're not going to buy, or probably going to buy because I am very close to you as a friend, but how many people are in such positions in my life? Which means in learning TikTok shop, in learning affiliate marketing, in learning working with artists, in learning every other form of monetization, one thing is important that you watching me should not fail to establish in the mind of people. You should not fail to introduce properly. You should never fail to properly introduce people. You should never fail to properly introduce yourself, your personal branding to people. People will not buy what is in your hands until they're being able to buy your personal branding, your personality, your character. They don't really know your character. How can they tell your personality? And one beautiful way to be able to tell that is by the dot of every piece of content that you feed them with on your profile, that you feed them with on your page. This is why the importance of content creation, mastering the act of content creation, the psychology, the tools, and everything involved in being able to create a wonderful content around anything is very important. Why? Because the bits and dot of content that you put out there is the only means by which people can say, this is who you are. This is who Peculiar is. This is who Osita Obodo is. This is who Abraham is. This is who Emeka is. This is who Nautica is. How? By the content, by the piece of content you put out there. Have you ever wondered why people rush to your profile to check you out? Maybe when they overheard you somewhere, either in a room or in a community or in any other piece of content, singular piece of content that they discover you, they're able to buy into one or two things information that you say. The first thing they do in order to validate whether actually you're an authority or somebody to trust or depend on when it comes to that niche you are talking about is to rush to your profile to check you out. First video, second video, third video, fourth video. By the time people check 1, 2, 3, and there is no resonance of your personality in line with the problem that you are claiming that you are going to solve for them in that one piece of content they're able to come in contact with, or maybe they come in contact you in somebody else's live room, and you're talking about something important, and they resonate with the information that you are giving out, and they all of a sudden, even while still listening to you, in that live room, in that live community, you will see people as they are listening to you, they are checking you out on your profile. Why do you think they do that? In order to validate whether you are an authority, whether they can trust you enough to buy from you in the nearest future. Don't forget, you have not even started selling anything, but they just resonate with an information with you. They are going to your profile to check you out. By the time they check 1, 2, 3 video, they are building a perception about you in their mind already, which is your branding. What is branding? Branding is the gut feelings of people concerning you, even when you are not there. This is the perception of people. This is what people think about you, and that thinks, if whatever it is they think about you, evokes a certain feelings about them, and that is how they feel about you. That is how they see you, and that is how they trust you or not trust you. How? By the bit of content and piece and dot of content that you over to provide them with. As they consume 1, 2, 3, they are forming a perception about you. Just like the algorithm is using every bit of content that you are posting out there to be able to create an avatar of a personality of the kind of value and problem you're able to solve, so that they are able to also build an avatar of community or target audience upon which they can, each time you post, they can say, okay, we've been able to understand Peculiar, Mr. Peculiar or Osita to this point that we know that what you are looking for falls in category of what he's providing. So after building an avatar and studying and learning you as a person through the content that you have been posting here and there over months and over years, the algorithm have been able to form a categorization of your personality and what you stand for and the problem you can solve, the answers you can provide in line with the question people are asking. And then after learning you and understanding you, the next thing, they now go out there and begin to search out for the target audience that fits into the kind of problem that you solve and the kind of answers that you provide and the kind of solution and pain points that you're able to ease in people's life. That is just what happens. So whether you're establishing a TikTok shop, or whether you are in affiliate marketing, or whether you are working with artists, or whatever it is that you have as a means of monetization, or in goods or in services that you are selling to people, don't forget to first of all sell your personal branding before you even sell any product or services, or else people are probably not going to trust you enough to buy from you. This is where content creation is very important. This is why being able to create a piece of content, and in that piece of content being able to communicate in clarity the value of the problem you can solve, the questions you can answer, the pain point you can ease in people's life is very important, because if it is from the dot of your content that being able to decipher, oh, Mr. Peculiar can do this for me. Even when you are not there, they are in their bedroom and they are thinking of a particular thing in their life, a pain point, a problem, a challenge, or a question that is ringing in their mind, and don't forget, as they are thinking about this, faces are coming to their mind. All of a sudden, they remember you, Peculiar, Mr. Sita, Emeka, Nautica, whatever name, and last time I saw him in a content, he was talking about this, and when I check his profile, by the time I watch 1, 2, 3, 4 resonates with the fact that he is an authority in the field of being able to solve this problem for me. As they are thinking about it, then don't be surprised when they rush back to your profile. You see people check your profile all over again from nowhere. You think they're just checking it out. No, they are trying to validate a point before they can finally reach out to you. How have they been able to decipher who you are? Not from any other. Some have not even seen your physical face before. They don't even know you. They don't even no guarantee of whether you can deliver or not, except by the piece and dot of content that you put out there. Don't joke with content creation. Don't joke with putting out piece of content out there on your page every now and then, if not every day, but multiple times in a week at least. What you are doing is that what your content is doing, if you understand the psychology and the physiology, and the basis of content creation, you must have understand, your format, your nuances, your right messaging, all these things in being able to send a clear message to anybody engaging with your content to say that this is who Osita is, this is the problem he can solve, this is the pain point he can ease, this is the kind of value he can be able to provide. So that when people are in their closet thinking about those values, thinking about those problems, and they suddenly remember that, this and this and that about peculiar, about Osita actually falls into the category of person that can solve that problem, they will reach out to you. Then all of a sudden, you now come in line with your niche, in line with your market space, in line with your market space that you have been representing all this while, all these months and all these years, and they have known you for. All of a sudden, you bring us something and say, please, my brothers and sisters, my brethren, I recommend this to you in case you're having this problem or that problem. I have applied this and it worked for me. And I also recommend that if you're having this or that challenge or that pain point or problem, you can try this out too with me, because I have tried it out and it's worked for me. Now, because you have been able to build some sense of trust and authority in their mind, which is your personal branding, your perception in their head is right and is in resonance with the niche or the marketplace that you're trying to encourage them to make a purchase on. I tell you, they're going to trust you, they're going to buy from you, because first of all, they have bought into your personality. They first of all bought into your personal brand before they can now buy whatever it is that is in your hands. So either you are in TikTok shop, or you are in affiliate marketing, or working with artists, or any other form of e-commerce, or any other form of business that you're using the platform to do or to communicate with the expectation that people should exchange money into your pocket. Don't fail to first of all ensure that your personal branding is well established in the mind of people. And the only way to establish that is by the dot and piece of content that you constantly put out there, and the ability for you in the midst of those content to clearly communicate and demonstrate to people why they should trust you and how they should trust you when it comes to a particular niche, marketplace, experience. So that anytime you someday present a particular product on that niche, people will buy from you. Again, some of the mistakes people make when they're talking about TikTok shop, affiliate marketing, and working with that, all these things, other forms of monetization that people are learning every day. See, it would have been better if you are somebody who have gone ahead of those products to begin to establish a personal brand in form of a person who can offer solution and help in line with the pain point and challenge and problem that will arise, upon which the product you will later sell can solve. You start by giving bit and bit of free information, free tips on how people can deal with some certain issues, certain problems in the line with the market and the niche which you have in mind to even sell a single product on, even while you have not even presented a single product. But yet, in your personal branding, people have known you and established you as an authority that when it comes to health, when it comes to beauty, when it comes to skincare, when it comes to this person is an authority. This person, the other time I listened to her and I apply one or two herbal stuff on my skin. I apply one or two fruits. I combine it and apply it on my skin, and a particular problem, rashes, and a particular rashes gave way. So if this person had been building this kind of authority here and there, and tomorrow, and all of a sudden this person comes up with a particular finished product and say, hey, Emeka, Amara, I know you've been listening to me, you've been getting value from me. This time around, I have a product to sell to you. Emeka, Amara will buy from you because first of all, they have bought from you. Your personal branding have been established in their head as somebody they can trust. If they can trust you with little, then they can trust you with big. And as you keep on bringing up information through content to be able to foster an authority in their head, the more they keep buying from you, because you are proving through your personal brand that you are an authority and that you can be a trusted person to recommend anything to them. That is how people sell. That's the difference between people whose TikTok shop is busting out of sales, whose affiliate marketing is busting out of sales, and those who just think that you can come from nowhere and pick up a product and then say, come and buy, and people will rush to buy. No, it doesn't work that way. People must know you and buy from you and like you and trust you before they can before they can buy whatever it is you present to them. So this is where content creation is important. This is why being able to understand how to create content and how to properly pass a clear message of who you are and the problem which can solve and the pain point you can relieve in those content are very important. So with this few point of mine, I hope I've not been able to confuse you, but to convince you that you must begin to take content creation serious. And if you are having challenge in any of this area of developing content ideas, creating content, the tools and psychology and technology to use in content creation, even when you don't have chance, how you can apply artificial intelligence or technology to help you, this is where I come in. In my winning mindset community, as you join me in every time I come live, as you follow me up on my content pages, as you follow me up in the content, as you follow me up in the content in my pages, then you begin to understand more on this. And as you also subscribe to my special one-on-one mentorship training on business strategy and ability to create content around everything you are doing to project sales and create a beautiful, powerful personal branding, then I am here for you. This is why I am here for you. And you are welcome on board. You're welcome to join us on our winning mindset community anytime, any day in our live community or by engaging with me in any content that you see out there. I love you, and my wish for you is that you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. Thank you.